I sit on the throne of lies. I got a little Lego haul for you today, and it's not from BrickLink, it's actually from Whatnot. I purchased a auction from Pop's Block Shop last week, and it came in over the weekend, and wanted to go over this little haul and maybe just give you my thoughts on Whatnot and whatnot. Get it? Whatnot? All right. So this is the little packing slip that it comes with, which interesting. That it does that, but of course you've got the infamous Pops bubble wrap packaging here. Let me get this open with one hand. This is fun. Let's see what's in here. And we've got Pops' new recyclable envelope, which is cool. All right, so let's get into. I don't know what the 2 maybe. 2/15. I don't know what that stands for. Maybe that was the date we did this on. Oh, pick 2. I see. I'm seeing it on the sheet here. I did a pick any 2. So we had like 8 to 10 minifigures on the stand, and when I won, I was able to pick any 2 minifigures off of it. And this was the 15th item that was done that day. So this is the winnings here. Everything else was extra that you thrown in there, and we'll get to that in a second. But these are the minifigures. Let me open it up. So there was a bunch. I can't remember what else was on there, but it had been on there for a while. But I did win a Bespin Guard. I thought that was cool. And he's worth about $9.50 used on BrickLink. So for $19, I got him. That's about the right price I got them for. And then one of the new Black Falcon Knights that are. I think this comes in the new Lego Ideas Black Forest set, and I've been wanting them. I think he built these from a Bricks and Pieces order, so these are cool. I don't know. I forgot how much this. I didn't look him up, but yeah, he'll go up somewhere. Probably these 2 guys will go up on eBay at some point. He gave me an Emmett mini set here, minifigure, because all throughout the auction I was complaining about how Emmett isn't a very good giveaway. So he called my bluff on that one. He did give me a city poly bag, which he didn't have to do. This guy is worth probably just as much as the whole bag. So this is a cool little insert to give, and obviously Pops, you didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. And he knows I need these, and I don't know how many are in here. Probably it looks like maybe 10. These are the drawer dividers for Acro Mills, and I just ordered 128 more, which I just got the other day. So I go through about 128 of those dividers a week. So this will last maybe half a day. So thank you very much. So let's talk about Whatnot. Whatnot is, if you haven't heard, is an app on your phone, or you can do it on your computer, which the seller has to stream from the phone in this method. So it works very well for Pops, because his phone is always trying to get in that orientation. But you put a minifigure up, or put whatever up on for sale, start an auction, and in 30 seconds you have a 30-second countdown or a 20-second countdown, however the seller puts it at, and puts a starting bidding price. Pops usually does $1, and then you can just hit a button and bid up the price. So for this one, it started at $1, and it went up to $19 before I finally won. And I won it in a matter of, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds. So it goes pretty quick. The downside, well, I know Pops does these pick 2, and they're very profitable for him, because you don't know which minifigures people want, and they're bidding so that they don't lose them. But the painful part as a buyer is waiting for somebody to pick the two minifigures. I was on another auction up Pops's, but they bid and won, and they weren't there, and they never picked their 2, and we waited around for like 5 minutes waiting for the guy pick his minifigures, and that was a little bit painful. But it's more fun. It drives up the price for the seller for these things. So, and then he does other auctions where he's just putting one up there at a time and goes from there. As a buyer, it's fun. Once you get into like the rhythm of bidding, it's very fun to win, and you get that high and all that. However, minifigures these things are going for way more price than what they're worth, in my opinion. But you get the fun factor. I don't know, on Pops' shows, a lot of, he's got like 80, 90 people watching at a time. And so like he can very easily make the value of the minifigure, fairly quickly. But looking at it from a seller's perspective, there is a risk there, right? Like you don't have the following on Whatnot, or you don't get the audience draw that you're expecting, and maybe you have like 10 people watching your auction. You could be selling these guys for like $2-3, and there could be, like this is worth $9.50. He goes for $3. You've lost out on quite a bit of money there, and you've got to send it. So there's a little bit of risk. The other risk that I see is you can go through inventory fairly quickly. In 2 hours, you could go through like 100 minifigures, and deplete your inventory fairly quickly. So, yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of little things. I think Whatnot's going to be a fad, in my opinion. I think it's really hot right now because I think sellers are seeing that there's money to be made. It's quick, it's easy. Here's the Whatnot page here, and just to show you, you can sign up and put in your shipping address. You don't have to put in your credit card address, even though it'll nag the heck out of you. But then you can start watching some of these things, and a lot of sellers, like Pops specifically, give a lot of giveaways. And basically, if you have your shipping address in there, you can enter into the giveaways. That's how I started. I started just entering the giveaways and not actually doing any bids. And then the next auction after I was watching it, I started bidding a little bit. I've only won one, and I probably won't do a lot, but the giveaways are fun. But you can enter without having to put in your credit card. So that's good to know. Shipping is hard to understand. I don't know if shipping is universal through all of the sellers, but for minifigures, if you're buying minifigures at those auctions, I've seen them. It's not listed anywhere, but it's $3.50 for the first auction that you win, and then any additional auctions that you win, it's only $1 more after that. So like if you win 5 auctions, it's $3.50 plus $4. Oops, I don't know what I just did, but I hit my mouse and it did that. So what's that, $7.50 for shipping? So it's a little pricey, but I think they're trying to cover their transaction costs and that. So how do you find the Lego stuff? So under categories, there is toys. Then you open up toys. There should be Lego. And here are all the Lego sellers. And we can see Pops has got one scheduled today at 6:30 p.m. It seems kind of early, but there you go. We can click on that. We can see we're still waiting for him to turn on his stuff. This is one thing I don't like. It announces who joins every single, when you join, everybody knows that you've joined. And I sort of don't like that. I've joined some, Sub Live Whatnots, and people know me through the YouTube channel, and they're calling me out as coming in, and kind of don't like that. I kind of would like to just enter in anonymously. So there's that. But come check out Pops's auction tonight at 6:30. There is an invite code down in the bottom in the description. So if you're not signed up for Whatnot, sign up, and with that link, and you'll get $10 free. I'll get $10 free when you purchase something on Whatnot with that $10. So there you go. Give it a try. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes.